What's up guys, my name is Alex and welcome to the BUGOUT Campers YouTube channel. Alright, what is up guys? So today is episode number 1 of the BUGOUT Campers build series. In today's episode I want to take you guys over basically where I am so far on this build, do a quick cost breakdown, put up a few B-roll photos and videos of the build so far, and talk about where the build's going to go from here. So stay tuned. Alright, so we'll start here at the front end of the trailer. We're going to rock the DO35 hitch on this trailer. I've done plenty of research on different hitches and I just can't find anything that seems to compare to this one, so we're pretty happy to have that. We're going to go with the Alko off-road jockey wheel on the front here. That's rated 350 kilos. Should be plenty. If we need to upgrade it down the line we will, but I'm planning on getting this trailer in at probably around the 1,000 kilo to 1,100 kilo. Just keep it towable by most vehicles. Alright, moving forward now. So we do have a 2 meter long drawbar. The reason for this is because we're going to have a nice big toolbox on the front, which is going to house our outdoor shower, toilets, batteries, and just a bit of general storage. We do have a handbrake running to the back hubs. That's currently just dummy mocked up. That's why it's so loose at the moment. Moving to the platform here now. So the platform is 2,750 millimeters long by 1,600 millimeters wide. I went for these dimensions because I want to make sure that I can get a full queen size bed inside of the sqauredrop camper that I'm building, and not cheat on the dimensions there. In hindsight, I probably would have just kept it at 1,500 and lost a couple millimeters in the bedroom, because it's very hard to find sheet sizes that make sense. And I did actually have to go for 2 sheets to put the platform on this trailer, which cost me an arm and a leg. So the alloy sheet on this trailer is removable. It's held down by stainless steel riv nuts, which are sealed. And my plan for this whole trailer build is to have the whole frame sealed to try and prevent water from festering on the inside. They're glued in and then riv nutted in, and then they just have some stainless steel bolts that hold them down. Did this for a couple of reasons. One, because I want to make sure it can be a functional flatbed trailer when I'm not using it as a camper trailer, and also so that I can remove the floor to get through to the water tanks which are underneath, the suspension to tweak it up, and just have general access. As you can see, the alloy sheet is completely removable, so you can access the main part of the frame. Underneath we do have a spot for a 60-litre water tank. We're definitely going to upgrade this in the future, potentially put 2 more in the back here or 2 more in the front, depending on how our weight balances out at the very end of the build. But at this stage we have 60 litres, which should be enough to get us out of trouble. Moving to the back here now, we don't have the lights in yet, but we do have the housings for the lights, and we also have a standard hitch receiver in the back here, which can take, bicycles, luggage racks, that kind of thing. Underneath we are going with the Huntsman 1,200 kilo off-road trailing arm suspension. Couple reasons I went for this. So I did contact a couple other companies about this suspension, and no one seemed to get back to me except for Huntsman. Their customer service is second to none. They were quick, efficient. The gear looked like it was actually pretty sturdy, so I thought I'd give them a crack, and I've got no complaints so far. Alright, so the overall plan for this build is basically to build a sqauredrop camper. It's essentially a teardrop camper but with square edges. I want it to be off-road, rugged, pretty much able to handle any terrain that Australia can throw at it. So the actual camper box itself is going to be made out of 50 by 50 alloy angle. It's then going to have some fiberglass composite panels glued into it, and it'll have a full clean bedroom and a galley kitchen in the back. I've built one before. It was a very budget build, but this one's going to be built with a lot more time, effort, a lot more money spent on it, and I'm hoping to potentially introduce these to the market in the future. The wheels that we have on this build at the moment are 33-inch, just normal steel rims on some aggressive all-terrain tires. I think the stance is nice, and they should tow pretty nicely. I haven't given them a test yet, but I'll be sure to update you guys when I have. Obviously at this stage we don't have our mud guards in yet. This is all stuff to come, and that leads us into the next part of the video, is what's next. So next things on the build are obviously to get the mud guards mounted up. We're going to have some rails that run all the way back from the mud guard to the back of the trailer frame, and from the front of the mud guard to the front of the trailer frame. That's going to give us a bit of scrub protection from trees, going to protect the main box. It'll also give us a bit of a step to get up into the actual bedroom. More on that, we need to do some bracing for the suspension. So we're going to close off this suspension here and brace it up to the back. And then we're also going to add some cross braces in that go from the A-frame to the tip of the suspension here. That should brace it up nicely, give it quite a bit of strength, and make sure it doesn't come apart on us on the trail. A quick cost breakdown of what we're looking at so far. So at the front here, we had the DO35 hitch. That was about $420 online. The jockey wheel was about $130. The steel that we have in the frame so far, we're probably looking at about maybe $600 or $700, and then another $500 in aluminium plate for the base of the box there. The suspension was about $1,700 delivered, and the wheels were about $300 each. That's pretty much all that we have on here so far. I'll keep doing cost breakdowns of stuff as I put it on and as I build it. Obviously, you know, you've got to factor time in there. It takes a lot of time to do the research, a lot of time to do the fabrication, and sometimes you guys might have to pay people to do that, so you have to incorporate that into your build. Fortunately, I didn't start videoing the start of the build because I wasn't too sure if I wanted to make a YouTube series out of it. I decided after watching heaps of YouTube series myself and getting most of my ideas from other people's YouTube channels that, you know, why not? Some of the stuff I do might actually help you guys out as well. So I will pick up the build from now on the videos. And what I'll do is I'll upload some B-roll now of just some footage and clips I got of the build up until where it is at now. Well, that's an end to episode 1 of my series on the sqauredrop camper build. Huge thanks to Hamax Engineering. My mate Hamish, he owns that business, and he's been helping me do a bit of fabrication. He's been teaching me along the way. I couldn't have done it without him so far. So if you ever need some fabrication work done in North Brisbane, hit him up. More videos to come on this camper trailer build here. I'll keep you guys up to date. Please hit me up with any questions you might have, any suggestions you guys might have. I'd love to hear them. Like, share, comment, all that good stuff, and we'll see you guys soon. Peace.